I want to switch to jobs. The statewide unemployment rate has climbed above the national average, right now standing at 8.2%. The good news in the report was 23,000 more Pennsylvanians were out there looking for jobs. Maybe that
23,000 more had jobs.
Or had jobs,
but
I should say.
29,000 more out there looking, which is why we
looking and entering the labor force. Are these people who had given up before and now are coming back?
Yeah, there are people who have given up before. They see improvement in the economy, and they're saying, okay, now I'll go look for a job. So it kind of skews that. I'm not sure we're above the national number. I think we're still a point or two below.
I believe the national number is 8. Is that 8 or 7.9? I think was the last one.
We can argue it later because we come out at a different time than they do, and the numbers are varied a little bit. But it's clear that here in Pennsylvania, are we seeing the economy improve somewhat? Yes, and that was indicated by the polls on Tuesday, and people were being interviewed, I think, by the AP coming out, and they were saying universally that they see some improvement in the economy. We see some improvement in the economy. A lot of it, ironically, I think has to do, and you'll find it in the states, whether it's Republican governors, Virginia, Wisconsin, Ohio, where you see that in Ohio it was a big deal in the race, where you see that improvement, and I believe a lot of it has to do with the policies that Governor Kasich in Ohio, me here, McDonald in Virginia, Walker in Wisconsin, where we are getting our houses back in order fiscally, promoting business, doing what we can to grow business. That's how we're getting the economy to come back. And hopefully we'll see it take off. I think we have great potential here in Pennsylvania.
Governor,
speaking of Ohio.
Yeah, critics have said that states like Ohio we have seen their unemployment rate tick down to 7%. And so are we competing with those states, or what do we have to do to compete better for these jobs?
Well, you compete in numbers, but you don't compete for the employers that are already there and putting on more lines. You don't compete for the people because they're there. In Ohio, did more people come back to the workforce or look for unemployment that had given up looking for the unemployment? Very hard to tell there. I know that we have added over 80,000 new private sector jobs in Pennsylvania since I've been governor.
Ohio also benefited from the quote-unquote auto bailout.
Oh, they got a lot of money from the auto bailout. That's exactly right. A whole lot of money there. But at the same time, if you look, what we have done is in the public sector employment, that's reduced by 20,000. Now, and to me, we need to reduce our public sector employment to a certain extent, and all of those are tax dollars that support that. The increase in the private sector is private sector money increasing that employment. I think that's the way we want to go.